welcome to 1111 Tarot. I'm Mama D. I am happy to be here with you today. We are going to be focusing on the Kiely Rodni case, but it was so weird. We were doing the reading yesterday, and we did it on Kiely Rodni. My phone, at a pivotal moment, okay, let me back up. So we're nearing the end of the live, and I'm about to do a pendulum reading, which that's what we're going to start with today, because we didn't even get to do it yesterday. We went to do a pendulum reading, and then I can't remember who it was, but one of the 1111 family members put in chat, could this King of Swords be Sami? The thing is, yes, it could be, because there's no gender in the tarot. We all have masculine and feminine sides, and it's a very strong masculine energy, but you almost see that with Sami. So could she be the King of Swords? Yes, she could be. So I went to do a reading on her, and at the exact moment that the card came out that I had waited for all read, I was in shock because I got the Tower with the High Priestess. Now, for those of you new to tarot, there are predefined, very basic messages assigned to every single tarot card, and there are 78. So other readers can tell if we're being truthful about the message. And when you look at the Tower card, it's a major arcana. So there's 22 major arcanas where the divine God, the universe, is, how do I put it, involved, pushing the narrative of, right? So anytime I see any of those 22 out of the 78, it tells me that this is definitely something very important. Sami got the Tower, which is this tower with lightning striking the crown of the tower, and it's absolute complete destruction. And I'm bringing the tower down. Atom bomb type energy. It levels the playing field. There is no way back. It is finale, finito, over, done, rebuild from the base up. And it's because it was built on a false foundation. That's what the Tower card means. I explained yesterday at the beginning of the read when we were doing it, and it's a timeline read. So it goes from 6 to 12:30. You might want to check that out if you haven't. So I explained before the read, I was looking for that Tower card. I was looking for the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a minor arcana, but Four Swords is a person that is being laid to rest in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And it means reposing your, laying it to rest and going in for blessings. But each tarot reader has certain, as my boyfriend Chris from Minnow Pond, online boyfriend. Now, I was going to quit. I was going to give up on him. I was going to be like, he doesn't even see me. He doesn't even know I exist because, he doesn't know he's my boyfriend. Only I know that, right? So I went over and watched his channel, and first thing he said when he did my reading was, hold your vision. And I'm like, all right, you're still my boyfriend. Huh. Anyway, when you get that, certain tarot readers, we have clue cards that we've learned over time mean something. An exact example would be during the Gabby and Brian case, the Gabby Petito Lion Brandry. That is his new name from here on out. Lion Brandry. Give me a break. See, I have dyslexia, and I do it with words too. And that was one where I don't know what you call that, but I do it often, where my brain takes the first letter of the last name, switches it with the first letter of the last name for the first letter. You know what I'm saying? Lion Brondry. So in that particular case, initially I'm getting this loyal dog card in one of our decks. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's mom, maybe it's dad. I don't know. And I'm working through, but I can't identify the energy till much later, weeks and weeks. It's like a couple weeks, maybe even a month into after Gabby's been, well, maybe 2 weeks after Gabby had been found. I realized in that reading, anytime I use that deck with the Lion Brondry case, it meant the lawyer. Okay. So 4 of Swords is reposing, and it, to me, it's laying someone to rest. So I find it very peculiar that I got the 4 of Swords with the Tower I'm looking for in the reading. But with Sammy's, I got the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is the all-knowing seer that knows the situation, that knows the details, that knows the truth, and does not speak it. They might be speaking other things, but they're not sharing that truth. All right, let's get over here. While I go to see Topside and all that, we have a great announcement in the Kiely Rodni case. Oh, like squirrel. So anyway, I go to do that and I get her cards. I got the Tower and the High Priestess. And my phone shuts off or updates first, like goes into an alternate world. And it updates, update I didn't even know I was going to have, and shuts itself off. And the last thing everybody said they heard was me go, oh my God, slam my hand. Well, now you know. So I came back on, believe it or not, after the update was installed within a few minutes, my phone restarted. I tried to go figure out how to leave a message. So I was on this phone in chat, and I was able to go back on for a few minutes and let everybody know we're going to be looking at Sami today. Big time. Why? She's an adult for number one. The authorities, excuse me, the authorities, the presser release just a few days ago after Sami was doing all these secret teen meetings where the parents drive your car away so they can't even see you. I don't want the kids to be able to see you or even know you existed. I want them to be Cabbage Patch kids, no adults. They were born under a Cabbage Patch. You disappear, right? Then we get the presser that adults are influencing or encouraging the teens not to come forward. And so were teenagers encouraging them not to come forward. Well, they cannot call Sami a teenager any longer because she's an adult, and they see Sami as the adult. That's a big, big ooh to me. Okay? So I found that very interesting. And after that, Sami shut up. Good news. I feel like I'm doing truth or crime news. Hey, Ryan Upchurch. He has went on to some of these wonderful fellow creators and become very involved in the Kiely Rodni case. Upchurch is a musician. He's well-known musician, and he has a good critical thinking mind that looks at things from a hometown perspective, from a youthful perspective, and he dives into true crime from time to time. Well, he's very much into the Kiely Rodni case, and I'm happy because not only does it get her coverage, he did something that's going to get her national coverage. So Ryan Upchurch just undid little Sami's plan to keep it all, oh, hush, hush, right? Mm-hmm. Check it out.
Whoever gives information that leads directly to Kiely Rodni and ends all this and lets everybody know what happened, I will give you my $100,000 Hellcat. I will sign the title and give it to you. Somebody just said, well, why would somebody snitch for that car? I mean, it's a bunch of teenagers, bruh. I mean, they all didn't do something bad. Maybe somebody knows something. They're just scared to say something. They're afraid they might get beat up or something. Well, if they know something that leads to what happened, well, I mean, they'll have solved the case, and they're a teenager with a brand new $100,000 Hellcat. Yes, I'm still awake. I feel.
Can you believe that? Can I get a hey, yeah? That is insanely amazing, Ryan. Thank you, love. Thank you. You are a light to your generation, to my generation. You give us hope. You give us so much hope. You have the power and you're using it right. I wish politicians took lessons from you, Ryan. You have power and you know how to use it right. You set the bar, dude. You set the bar, little dude. I'm proud of you. Mama D loves you, Ryan. Big love. How do I do big love? Big love. It almost looks like a, I don't know, whatever. All right, now it's like this, a roller coaster of emotions. So, hell yeah. Now we got to come down and we got to look at, in that read yesterday, the card came up and we didn't know it. It was sitting on the table. I had just shuffled that deck. I had got the one card. We did the little bit of a read. I'm telling you, go watch that read. I lifted up the card, and I kid you not. I was even like, where did that come from? Or something like that. And then I show the camera, and I'm like, we have a free card. Like right from the divine, just dropped out of nowhere. I pick it up, and it said 3 fates. Let me see. Let's get that card out of the deck. Let's just shuffle it, shall we? Unfortunately, that did mean something very specific. And I want to go to do that. Then I'll show you the card. I'll let this play while I shuffle. I think this is it. Unless this is a commercial. It's a commercial, so I'll just read it to you. Are you serious with Gretchen? All right. I'll just leave the commercial play. I will tend to my Gretch. And then this is going to give you the update of the couple who was found dead, that was missing at the exact same, like there's a 12-hour window or a 24-hour window between Kiely going missing near the very same area, like 20 miles apart, 30 miles apart. And this couple disappeared. So I'm going to go tend to my Gretch as usual. I will be back. Here we go.
A second phase of the search for missing 16-year-old Kelsey Rodni.
Can you hear it? Then I'll come to topside and we'll do our morning chat.
School party in nearby Truckee. Senior correspondent Laura Engel is tracking the very latest developments for us tonight. Good evening, Laura.
Shannon, as the desperate search for 16-year-old Kiely Rodni enters its second week, the reward for information leading to her whereabouts has climbed to $75,000, while the focus of the search has shifted. Those closest to the missing teen are hoping that continued efforts to find her will stay front and center until they can hear her voice once again.
I don't know how I'm doing. Not sure. Every day has been a roller coaster.
Rodni vanished after leaving a party where between 200 and 300 teens and young adults were hanging out at the Prosser Family Campground in Tahoe National Forest. Her last conversation was with her mother before she left the party around 11:30 p.m. The last time her phone pinged was at around 12:33 a.m.
I asked her to wake me up when she got in. That was always kind of, like what we did. And Then she said, okay, Mom, I love you.
A rep with the Placer County Sheriff's Office tells Fox after going through the rough and rugged terrain, they've halted the active physical search unless a new lead comes up.
We will be modifying things to a task force style. That means our resources will continue to move forward, but in somewhat of a different manner.
Investigators releasing a picture of Rodni at a store in Truckee taken the night of the party, along with 2 photos, a white hooded sweatshirt Rodni was wearing when she left the party, and another black one she was in possession of that night. And there are 2 other missing people who vanished in the area the same weekend. 29-year-old Jeanette Panoa and 36-year-old Juan Zavala. Authorities have said they don't think the cases are connected. On the Rodni search, the Placer County Sheriff's Office has not released any videos of the party received from those in attendance. They are asking for anyone with additional footage or pictures of that night to come forward.
Well, yesterday we had perfect timing, and here I am. Wow. It was like deja vu. I ran down the stairs. I got down there. I sat her down, and it's pouring rain. She don't want to go. But she went. She went. All right, let's get over to topside. Good morning, everyone. I'm out of breath. I have 16 stairs that I have to do. And so, no, I don't want to go live again. That's not what I want to do. I'm on Ryan's. Whoops. We got to go to mine. Here we are, y'all. I found myself. I found Jesus. I truly did. All right, let's go here. Here, and I think I'm on chat. Today, you guys, I am doing all signs over on 1111 Moon. All signs. We're going all the way from Aquarius all the way through to Cancer. 12 signs. So if you want your tarot reading, check me out. It's in the description below because it's a live. So, all right, let's say some good mornings to my beautiful family. Woo! Good morning, Stephanie. Let's get you up here. Let's see who's all here. Kiely Bachschel, good morning to you. Good morning, Linda Ross. Good to see you, lovely. Hey, Tony, woo woo. I still have to email you. You did your job. You emailed me. So now I need to email you back that link so that you can get what your free tarot board. I will try to remember to do it today. I got so sidetracked yesterday. I had so much going on. I saw your email and I marked it unread so I'd get queued up again. So I won't forget. I appreciate your patience. Hey, Brenda Bradford. Hi, Kelly Mack. Nikki Hanna. If you guys want to win an 1111 board, we're headed to 500 subs over there, and you might be the winner. All you got to do is go over there, be a sub, and put 1111 Moon down in the comments. That channel is growing so incredibly fast. Oh, by the way, y'all, my headset came in. I'm so excited. So we're going to be doing a little Minecraft gaming over on that channel just for fun and some behind the scenes here in the members only. I have a little farm, a castle. I don't know. A lot of fun stuff. I love Minecraft. Hi, Ophelia. How are you? Hi, Nikki Hanna. Thank you for all the hearts. Double rainbows. Good morning to you. Catherine D. Lady Tam Tam. Good to see you all. My beautiful muffin top. Thank you for modding. And Dreamer. Hello, my adoptive child. I love you, Dreamer. Lee McKenna. Good to see you as well. Tanya. Catherine. Frosty. Lady Tidy. Lady Tidy. I love that name. If I was just a normal person on YouTube, I want to be Little Miss Know-It-All. I don't know. I just want to be Little Miss Know-It-All. That would be my name. Hey, I have a sense of humor. Lee McKenna. Oh, yeah, I said good morning. What did you say? The couple? Aw, thank you, Lee McKenna. Ophelia says the couple have been found on their car passed. Yeah, okay. So the couple actually was found outside of their car. It sounds like they got thrown out. And the car was in a ravine. Oh, Miss Gretchen, she's something else. All right, I think we're good enough to get going. Everybody feel comfortable. Marie Diamond, good to see you. Becky, good to see you. Hi, Izzy Rose. Chuka girl, you rock. We got Chuka girl in the house. Hello, good morning, Louise. Have you seen the video of Sami leading another girl by her hair around the room, smiling away? No. Like if it's not a news update about him, I try to stay off of it. I try to just, but I'm starting to get more into this case where I'm getting curious. I just don't want it to taint where my knowledge takes over the read. I want the cards to be read clear. I really do. So, hi, Jeanette. Good morning. All right, lovely Luz. If I have not said good morning to you, good morning, Daniel B. Good morning, Canadian Cookie. Hearing more when chatting less. Good morning to you. Tanya. Good morning, lovely. It may not be her, I heard. See, I don't know. Vanetta, good morning. All right, my lovelies, we're going to put good old chat right here. I call it top side. We're going to get started with this reading. We're going to use the same decks. We just got a ton of cards that shot out. This reading is so overdue. This reading is all about Sami. So it's not just about Sami's character. It is directly related to that day is the intention. We're going to set the intention with the ringing of the bowl. What I'm about to get is just Sami's overall personality, her overall feel at this time. And then, I'm listening. God, she's crying. She has a snack, water, and it just took her potty. But she is literally senile. She has a little bit of dementia. She used to always go where her bowl was. Now she'll go whine and cry in a weird spot. And I'm like, are you hungry? And she just looks at me with this blank stare. And I'm like, all right. And I pick her up and I put her near her food. She's like, oh, there it is. So if I have to go tend to her, I have to go tend to her. Oh, look at the deck. Look at the deck with Miss Sami. Are you ready? Marie, remember yesterday I said at first I felt like this was Mags, which is Kiely's other best friend. Well, I say other best friend. Best friend. If you have a bestie, that's who she is. Sami apparently didn't hardly even know Kiely. They've only been friends for a very short time. They don't even know each other on media. But look at Sami go, right? Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama, little Miss Drama going on there with her. Absolutely identified this yesterday. First as Mags, and then I'm like, well, really more Sami. This card came out. I'm using the same decks. All right. So you most likely you'll see a lot of the same cards because the story doesn't really change, right? Here we go. So now we know, if you go back and watch that read, that is Sami. So if you see gray hair in the reading, a lot of it is Sami. Meaning older, probably. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. Mend a broken heart, fairy. Healing from heartache. Now, some wonder, did Kiely break up with Jagger and then kind of like get underneath Sami at these parties? And is Sami obsessed with Kiely, like single white female? So when I see mend a broken heart fairy, is it that Sami's brokenhearted because she can't find Kiely? Or because she can't find Sami either, right? Or does she know about a breakup that happened? We're going to get qualifications on all of this. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. So Sami's holding on to Kiely too tight. What is she holding on of Kiely's? Because I've got Angel de los Muertos, which I got yesterday. Transitions to the spirit realm. Yep, got the same card yesterday. Angel of Time, working too hard. Yesterday, I felt that this card was Kiely. But I really feel this is Sami today, working too hard. Just over-giving. And why? Is she guilty? We do know she feels guilt, and we do know she should. She abandoned her friend, who was only 16, didn't even know how to party. And, you know, there's a misconception that Sami and Kiely and all these kids went to school together. No. Kiely graduated from a charter school. Angel of Time, working too hard. What are you working too hard to do, Sami? It's giving you away. All of Sami's over-investment, over-giving. You ever met somebody that's telling a lie and they don't quit? They just keep telling a lie. And you're like, wow. And you know it the whole time. Like they come up and they're like, why weren't you at work yesterday? When you already know that they were at the golf course or something like that. And they're like, well, see, my brother's kid's son's dog went missing, and then we blah, 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 blah. And you're like, mm-hmm. And they're like, and then this truck exploded over on I-9. And you're like, what? And then they're like, and then by then, and they just keep going and going and going and going. And you're like, giving them rope, giving them rope, giving them rope. Mm-hmm. Don't you feel like that's what's happening with Sami? We're just giving her the rope, feeding her the rope, feeding her the rope. Because the rope all comes down to a hanging point of why the hell didn't she know what color hoodie Kiely had on. She described Kiely down to basically almost her underwear. Because that leotard, for you gentlemen out there, means it snaps or it doesn't even open in the crotch area. And you have to take it off across the arms and bare your entire whole top half to go potty. Or you have to do the slang way, which is to reach down and literally grab the crotch section and pull it way over and hope you don't pee all over your clothes. There is no way that Kiely intended to stay at that party. Mm-mm. She would not have worn those clothes to that party with that leotard. And Sami knows all this because they copped a squat, whatever, but she can't tell black and white apart. She goes out. Not only does she go out and tell what she's wearing, but she's even saying she isn't saying she saw Kiely in any hoodie, but she's talking about like, and the police have brought up the black hoodie. It's a whatever kind of brand that the mother implies is the best friends. Mags. Pink Lotus Flower, Time for Spirit. Remember, this was my Gabby Petito card. Gabby Petito and Lion Brondry resonate in this case to me a lot. The energies are very, very similar. We got this card again yesterday too. What the world? Which at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning. Oh, so this is Sami's card. Now I will be going back to watch that read because now I know the Green Witch, the jealous one, isn't Jagger. The jealous one is now identified. That's why I keep doing read after read after read. We learn so much more every time we do a reading. So we have one card left. Pray for this, y'all. Angel of Alchemy, Miracle, and it's a 21. We have Angel of Alchemy and Angel of Time. All right, my beautifuls, I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to ring this little brass bowl 3 times. It's going to sing out a frequency. While that is going on, I will begin to say a prayer. I invite you to tune in for Kiely Rodni's highest good. You tuning your energy in is energy is a source of, it changes the world. It changes the frequency. Think about it. If YouTube creators didn't put the video out on Kiely, Ryan Upchurch, wouldn't have donated a Hellcat to get him in the news, right? I mean, boom, 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 boom. If we didn't have you guys watching the creators, we wouldn't exist. It's all your energy. Everybody's energy. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, wow. Thank you, Kiely. Thank you. Thank you, humbly, love. I appreciate that donation, that little super chat. I love the little fox, the clever fox. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's get started. Archangels, Ascended Masters, Ancestors for Kiely Rodni and our highest good. Please guide me to see through the tarot. Archangel Michael, hold my hand as I walk through the tarot, that no weapon formed spiritual or physical may manifest or prosper against me. Archangel Raphael, please continue to heal all of us that accept your beautiful blessing, mind, body, and spirit. Archangel Gabriel, please continue to show us what has happened here with the intent of understanding Sami Smith for entertainment purposes only. You know, her parents are a lawyer and PI. Thank you, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, and Archangels for the highest good. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right, card. King of Cups, Fascination. Yep. She's a king. Sami is the king. She is the king. She is the king. Go back, watch yesterday. We're all about it. Oh, wow. Canadian Cookie, congratulations on 3 months as a Starlight Seed, lovely. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you for being part of our group, too. King of Cups, Fascination. Ooh, talk about stalker energy. Goosies. King of Cups in the tarot traditionally is a masculine energy. Like I said, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. You can be both in one, but you are both in one body. Are you more masculine, more feminine? Depends on my day. If my car breaks, I'm masculine. If I'm doing my nails, I feel feminine, right? Sami embraces a lot of masculine energy, and now I know I can answer you. Yes, she is the King of Cups. Fascination, what a perfect word. And look, there's a Scorpio. Scorpios have a stinger. She could be Scorpio, Aquarius. She may have a Scorpiotic moon. I need her birthday. Somebody please get me Sami's birthday. Email it to rubberducky2005@yahoo.com. Well, hello, Lady Tidy, and welcome to Starlight Seed. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you, lovely. This is a beautiful family. I promise you, you won't regret it. In a month, you'll be like, this is my family. Yeah. King of Cups, Fascination. She's hiding. She's hiding her cards. Look. Oh, my God, this says so much. Look at her little hand. She got it behind her back. She ain't showing her cards. She's got her fingers crossed and she's lying. And she's got deep emotion. My cards don't lie. Spirit don't lie. No reason to. So Sami is indeed a king. Hey, Gma, how you doing, love? Miss Jules? That's weird. I just thought of Jules. Like about 10 minutes ago before the read, I was thinking of your name, Jules. That is crazy to me. Hey, Shannon Pisces, 77. I used to wear bodysuits in the 90s, and they did have a snap crotch. So that still means when you go potty, you know you're going to go to a party, you're planning to get in the woods, you got to unsnap it. It springs loads. We all know it doesn't just, open and sit there. It spring loads and it snaps up. It's spidery out there, buggy. You cannot convince me you're going to wear a bodysuit like that, planning to pee in the woods. No, ma'am. Hey, Tony, how are you, love? Very uncomfortable, love? Oh, I thought you meant you meant the suit. Oh my gosh. All right, I can't say it enough. Go watch the other read, then come back and watch this one. If you have not seen the other read, go watch it. What is it called, y'all? Let's look. I want you to have the title. And then if one of the mods would be so kind as to maybe put the link of it down below in the comments after the live, and I'll approve it. Missing Kiely Rodni, Prosser mass exit at 12:30 a.m. So yesterday's was about the timeline. You need to watch it because we got this card. We didn't know who it was. Now we are doing a Sami read. I know who the one is. I know who sees Kiely as the one. Right there. Bam! She wearing a mask. I have a thunderstorm. It actually kind of sounds wonderful. Queen of Swords, fairness. This is in wisdom, higher self. Queen of Swords, very analytical. Very much weighs the measures, the situation, and cuts out the lesser half. So if it doesn't suit the Queen of Swords' purpose, she pulls her sword out. Gone. If it doesn't fit her dynamics, if it doesn't fit her world, the Queen of Swords tosses it out. No. And Sami's rightfully so, the Queen of Swords is a truth seeker, a truth speaker normally. And it's on Libra, all about equality. And I got this with Sami yesterday. This story is repetitive, but we're going to get more details, I promise. 6 of Pentacles, generosity. So she has deep feelings. She does. She sees Kiely as somebody she really likes. She's very generous. Sami is a very generous type of person. And she's very overgiving person. Overgiving person. Did Sami cause Jagger become insanely jealous? That's something we'll get into. Here we go. Mend a broken heart, fairy. Healing from heartache. Whose heartache? Whose heart is broke? We're looking for the King of Swords. And I get the King of Swords. Divine counterpart. Queen of Sword. King of Sword. Kiely is the Queen of Sword. Kiely is the Queen of Sword. This is a truth seeker, a truth speaker. The Queen of Sword is one of the chosen. Frequency of 9. 144. 1 plus 4 plus 4. 9. Obviously now I understand. Anytime I see the Queen of Swords, with someone, they are chosen. I have the divine counterpart. What do I mean by divine counterpart? I have the king and queen of the exact same suit. Can you see? I have an Aquarius and I have Libra energy. So Mend a Broken Heart Fairy was Kiely, who had to break her own heart and leave Jagger. And then the King of Swords is the Broken Heart Fairy, is the broken heart. And King of Sword, or is it Kiely? I'm sorry. Sami. Gretchy, do you want a bath? Because you ate. Where are you going? You ate, you drank, you went potty, and you had me all night snuggled. You're just jelly. Because mommy talking to people, not you. Keep it up and she already had a bath, so. She's like, I ain't doing that again. We'll get a bath. Want to get a bath? Okay. Oh, it happened again. I got a card sitting here. Oh, no, I do remember this. I had touched this. I had looked at it. 6 of Pentacles. And it's all about this generosity. And that was on the Queen of Sword. Okay. So I've got the King of Sword. I need to know who this is. They're brokenhearted. And they're the one left out in the cold. They're the one left out in the cold. The King of Sword is left out in the cold and has heartbreak. I don't even know what to give her right now. Gretchen, do you want a bath? She knows she's not going to get one now because she already had it. Truth train coming through. 4 of Swords. What? Truth train coming through. 4 of Swords, repose. It's the King of Swords. Okay. I have the King of Wands, leadership. I have 2 kings on the board. 2 masculine energies. King of Wands, leadership, feels like Sami. King of Swords is, I guess, we have much more of an ego than is being shown on camera or given away. But I got King of Swords as Jagger. So we go back and watch yesterday's reading as the King of Swords is Jagger. So the King of Wands. And now I have the Emperor. Sovereignty. The Emperor is very, very controlling. Aries energy. The Emperor is all 4 kings. They can be very ego oriented. I. And we're interviewing Jagger, and you know the news media is, and he's like, all I want, all I need, all I want right now, all I, the Emperor. Remember, yesterday I said I felt like there was opiates or something along that line, like drugs mixed in. The temperance, moderation, and they're drinking. And it's a gray-haired woman, right? Look at the gray Sami. Moderation. Archangel Michael with temperance, Sagittarius. It's Virgo on the board. Something got mixed in them drinks. You know, I'm going to tell you something before I get going. So last night I went to go to bed and I started to fall asleep, and I was like thinking about Kiely. I was putting myself like at the prosser place, and all of a sudden I like I don't know how to explain it, like the daydream that I was slipped into. I was laying in the back seat of my car, and I could hear talking, but I couldn't respond. Like I was out of it, and I couldn't move my body. Like my body was like, is this my body? I can't even move it. But my mind was hearing things, and I was like, am I just my mind? I was like tripping. I was laying in the back seat, and Sam was driving, and I could hear her talking. This is just a vision I had, okay, like a dream. And I could hear Sami talking, and she was saying, yeah, I don't know. She's like new to partying, and like she overdid it. She's passed out in the back seat of the car. Yeah, I'm just going to let her sleep it off. We're heading to the next party. And I was like in the back seat sleeping, and I was like, no, I need help. I need you to hear me. Are you hearing me? I need help. I need help. But it wasn't coming. Thank you, Tony, for that $4.99 super chat. Ha ha ha. I love your little fox. Very, very, very cool. Thank you. Hello. How are you? Nikki Hanna. Good to see ya. Public art critic says, why would the people there, looking to be about 15 to 20, keep quiet? Maybe only if the initial death was overdose, but would someone not have called in an ambulance? Great question. I don't think we have near the energies. We need to do like a head count reading on Prosser and see. But let's stay with this read on Sami, because we're learning a lot. Like I said, it was a vision of me, and that's all. It like ended. I didn't get to find out if Sami intentionally knew I was back there, or if Sami just thought I passed out, or if what they did with the car, or what they did with me. None of that. Like as soon as it went to me in the back seat, and I was like, no, I need help. I just can't talk or move right now. And I could hear like my blood pressure. Okay. It was going, and I wasn't in any pain. I was just like an echo of myself. I could not use my body in any way. It was really weird. All right. We're going to get up here to strangely lonely. Okay, wait. I want to qualify some stuff. We're really understanding more based on yesterday's read, and then today's read. It's starting to make more sense. Aw, Krita sign. Thank you. Thank you for that. Is that a peach? A little Georgia peach? I love it. Thank you. Krita sign Ingy. I appreciate it. Love you. All right. I want to qualify this King of Cups fascination that Sami has with Kiely. I really need to understand that much better. We're going to get this double deck. It is the Light Series Tarot and Gilded Tarot. I had to look at the box. I always forget the name of it. Okay. Here we go. I feel like we have a very specific card coming out. King of Cups, fascination. It's in illumination. Aquarius energy. Who is this person hiding? How deeply they feel about Kiely. Is this deck in reverse? I got justice. They felt this is a lot about justice. This person felt that Kiely was their other half, twin flamish. You are one. Do I have the deck in reverse? I do. Do I? Yes. You are one. They were stuck on Kiely. This King of Cups is stuck on Kiely. Stuck like Chuck. Two of Wands is all about which wand do I take? If I take this one, that'll happen. If I take this one, that'll happen. I don't know what to do. Okay? They're stuck. Two of Wands on you're the one, right? They see her as authentically the one. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a truth seeker, very generous. This is Kiely. This is Kiely's energy, this Queen of Swords. I now know. She's very generous. And she gets a page offer, a new offer. New. No, not Jagger. New. So Sami is the King of Cups. Feels Kiely, balances her out, and sees her in a very serious light. Is stuck on Kiely. Okay? Which at the end of the world, almost to the point, single white female, jealous. And she makes a new offer. And I think this is where Sami and Kiely meet up. Maybe prior. I'm feeling something prior to this. Okay, so the King of Swords is sitting in my South Node, the past. King of Swords now is Jagger. Mending a broken heart, right? Feeling poverty, left out in the cold. You can see it all right here. So now we know this is Jagger. Go back and watch that other read. It'll make much more sense. Wow, is that going to light the thing? Feeling left out in the cold. Feeling like it's just so toxic how they feel that they actually have to put a mask on. Surrounded by all the old skeletons of the past, eating this person alive. And they are mending their little broken heart. So the King of Swords is feeling very toxic. Jagger is feeling toxic. Jagger talked to her, according to even him, at 10:30. Half hour after Kiely allegedly gets to the party. He's been whining all day. Now I'm at the King of Wands, leadership, and the Four of Swords. Laying someone to rest, King of Wands, somebody very passionate. This is Kiely. It is leadership. She was setting the bar for those around her. I don't think she planned to get as effed up, as foobarred, as everybody said. Because Kiely was not one to drive and drink. She wouldn't do it, according to Mom. And this party ends early. I feel like at that 10:30 moment when she arrives, something happens an hour later in that car. And look at that leadership. That is Kiely. That is Kiely's energy. And how I know is because it's laid to rest. Four of Swords. Who did it? The King of Swords. Divine counterpart. Because Kiely is a king. She's as masculine as he is. She's starting to look at Sami. Have the Emperor. Sovereignty. I feel like this is where Kiely is establishing herself in a control point, saying, I am going to be single. I'm heading it off alone. I don't need anybody here trying to co-pilot my plane. I got this. I want to experience my life. I am heading off to college. I'm going to be the emperor of my own life, right? And then that's when the drugging happens during the fight. I feel it's a tainted drink. I feel Kiely was sipping a drink and something's put in her drink right there. It's on growth on the board. Like what comes out of the situation, the growth. What is the situation, the event that leads up after all of this? I've got Temperance, Archangel Michael, Sagittarius. We're going to qualify this King of Wands. Well, no, we're going to do the King of Swords, Jagger, feeling left out in the cold with this broken heart. Holy shit. Shit in the bed, Fred. I want you to pay I'm on my feet. You'll see why. You look very close at this little dude's face. You look at his look. This is the Page of Swords. This is in your face. Look, he is stalking her. A Page of Swords. Let me focus it. Did it focus? Whoop. No. Did it focus? I'm trying, y'all. Have I got it too close? Anyway, he's brooding. This is the stalker. This is the King of Swords with a broken heart, feeling left out in the cold, stalking Kiely. Can't make it up. King of Swords. It says logic, analytical. Don't do anything stupid. Wake up, people. I'm left out in the cold. You're out partying. Hope you have a good time. My life sucks because you broke my damn heart. So, I'm going to stalk your ass. I got my sword. Interesting enough, Paige is a young one. Always boils down to Jagger getting jealous over Sami. It's between the two for me. We're going to find out. King of Wands. Now this is Kiely. It's pouring outside. Maybe that rain will bring the purity of truth. We got 3 Fates card yesterday. And I said that made me think of that couple that was missing at the same time as Kiely. And it was later that day that they were announced in the public very late last night that they were found dead. King of Wands. King of Wands is an entrepreneurial energy. Very, very get up and go, an adventurer, a traveler. They know who they are. They know what they want. When they want it, they go get it. They're a leader, right? 4 of Swords laid to rest. Let's see what it is. Oh my God. I can't make it up. That's why I started doing lives, because my cards are so straight on and so specific that I got to thinking maybe people think I stacked the deck. Okay? We're going to shuffle after this just so you see. Look at this. The World, major arcana, last major arcana, the divine energy of the world. Closed cycle, never to be opened or redone again. To back up, the 4 of Swords laid to rest. And this beautiful girl that was going to be the leader. We're going to have to start talking about these agents that are laying to rest all the light workers. We're going to have to talk about it over on Moon. So, Lion Brondry, agent of the dark. This is interesting. I can't make this up. All right, we're going to go back over it because it leads up to the end story that is just, it says it all. King of Swords, Jagger. She left him out in the cold. Toxicity, 5 of Pentacle. Can't make it up. With a broken heart. And he is stalking her, Page of Swords. this gets crazy. We have Kiely, this beautiful leadership quality of, I see her as Energizer Bunny. She just keeps going, just keeps going. Very smart, wouldn't do something stupid. I almost feel like that. I told her, you know, his last words are don't do something stupid. Was that meaning don't piss me off and do something that's going to piss me off? Because we have that beautiful energy of Kiely getting laid to rest. I just knocked cards. All kinds of mystery deck cards are on the floor. I just hit them with my arm. We'll look at them at the end of the read. The World, closing the cycle, right? Now he's okay to be alone. Sovereignty. Right there. You seeing it? The Emperor. Sovereign. 8 of Pentacles. Mastering something. I'm getting drug manufacturer. I have to tell you, I'm picking up on a meth maker. Somebody that makes drugs or deals it. Somebody that's mastered the chemical traits. Working it. Yeah, hello. You're using several decks, so you might get the same cards again. Oh, yeah? Well, I told you Jagger was a King of Swords, right? Yeah. I got it 3 times. Yesterday, and then today. And then I'm looking at this Emperor. Yep. Yep. The one that I said might be manufacturing drugs. Hello, what? King of Swords. The Emperor's the King of Swords. Or knows the Emperor. Temperance, ready? Isn't it hard when you love somebody with all your heart and you're young and you're obsessed and you want something so badly, but you can't have it? It's not meant for you. Feels like a big, giant burden. I got Sami here drinking. Tipping it back. And I got the 10 of Wands, the baggage of the drama. Pink lotus flower, a time for spirit. Shoot. I'm trying to do a Sami read. I am, y'all. I'm trying. Cards don't want me to. Who's she committed to? Who's Kiely committed to? And I said it reminded me of Gabby Petito and Lion Brondry, right? Lotus flower. And I get the Hierophant. Commitment. A time for spirit. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. This is Sami. Sami is not the one hung up. Not that much. She's fly by night. In and out. Kind of like Nut. I mean, she's a Knight of Wands. Real swift, in and out. Fast. Unreliable. She's that party girl that just jumps. Can't even keep up with her. Knight of Wands qualified. And she has a lot of feelings for Kiely. The King of Cups triggered her. Okay. So it's a try. It is Jagger being jealous over Sami. It is Jagger being jealous over Sami. Marie, masquerade, Sami, glamour, intrigue, and drama. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. There are 2 decks, right? Can this really be happening? Hello. What? King of Swords. Absolutely insane. Get out of town. Witch at the end of the world. Page Cup, stinky offer. Jealous. Not happy with the offer. Not letting this go. Not wanting Kiely to leave. Not wanting to let this go. I think it's pretty much official in my book. Sami and Kiely are starting to be like, hi, girlfriend. You're cute. Let's hang out. Let's get to know each other. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite band? And Jagger's like, I don't like that. I'm jelly, right? That's what I'm feeling. All right, the strangely lonely Knight of Wands, in and out energy, just flighty as hell. That's Sami. Passionate, but all over the board. And then I got that deep, deep, deep hidden emotion of jealousy behind the scene. This is Jagger's. Let's understand. Let's try to focus on Sami. I'm trying. Let me understand. How does, okay. At 11:30, Sami reports that she's in the car with Kiely. Allegedly, Kiely charges her phone, texts her mom she'll be home in 45 minutes, which would put us at a timestamp of 12:15 a.m. that she thinks she'll be in the driveway. She's 12 minutes away, so she feels like she's going to leave in a half hour. If we're going with that. 11:30, Sami and Kiely in the car with friends. Who are the friends? Sami and Kiely in the car, 11:30. Show me the energy. Sami and Kiely in the car, 11:30. Show me the energy. Vanetta said, yeah, that what Kiely said on EVP. Sancha Baelish, I was just thinking single white female. Leah McKenna says, Sami may be done the text to Kiely mom by that time. Let's find out. Let's find out. Ophelia said, I've got her. So, yeah, Sami don't got nobody, right? She reminds me of a friend that we nicknamed Cluck. I was a young girl, 16 years old. Went out to a daytime party where we were just going to go swimming. And down at Rock Dam. And all the kids hung out there. I was 16. Cute little thing, 105 pounds. Tan as could be. Southern girl, southern little accent. Blue-eyed. Never partied in my life, really. And started hanging out with the wrong crowd at the new school. And Denise was her name. We called her Cluck. I'm not going to tell you why. Troop train coming through. I get in the vehicle with Cluck and her little rowdy boys. And they all take me to Rock Dam. And we're passing a doobie, which I'm like, oh, I'll try. And I'm like, whatever. And I cough and I cough and I cough. And then I borrowed a cigarette from the driver. And it took him forever to get the cigarette to me. And I was really hazy. And I kept seeing the cigarette pack being passed back and forth up front. And I was like trying to figure out why it was taking so long for him to give me a cigarette. And then finally, he gave me the cigarette. I smoked. I lit the cigarette. And now this, you got to keep in mind, I am 55 years old. 55, stay alive, right? I'm talking 16, okay? Anyway, whatever was on that cigarette, the next thing I know, I had lost 3, maybe 4 hours of my life. I, to this day, don't know what all they did. God knows. I don't want to know at this point. And I was laid underneath a tree at Rock Dam. There's a tree up in the one area. And I was abandoned. They literally dropped my ass off there and gone, left. I wasn't able, I was completely unconscious, barely breathing, when real friends happened to be swimming there, came up and found me in that condition, and their mom was a nurse, and they called her. They didn't tell her my name or whatever, and they're like, yeah, friends like overdrank or something, what do we do? And she said, get her on her feet and get her walking and call 911. And they didn't call 911 because I started coming to. I started being like, hi, what's going on? And they're like, what the hell happened to you? How did you get here? And I'm like, I don't know. It took me a few days to remember how I had gotten there. What happened to Cluck? I was so naive. I didn't really understand what had happened. And then Cluck said, I just wandered off by myself and laid down by a tree, and they didn't know it, and they couldn't find me, and her ride was leaving, and she saw me talking to friends I knew, so she was like, you're good. That's what I pick up on. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles, ambition. Right off the bat, past energy right here. Ambition. This is definitely Kiely. Queen of Pentacles. I'm good on my own. I can do my thing. Or it could be Sami. One of the two. The Fool, exploration. Brand new adventure. We got that right in that same spot on Leo. This is Kiely making a break for it. I'm ambitious. I'm making a change in my life. I'm doing what I want. It's also Sami. I'm making a change in my life. I'm going forward. I'm graduating or whatever. Queen of Wands, determination, and the Queen of Pentacles. These are the two girls. Sami and Kiely. And in between them is a new beginning. I feel like they clicked real good. They were like, hey, click. The problem is, it left somebody out in the cold. It caused the tower. It caused the tower. I don't think Sami does the tower. Maybe. It's what caused the tower. Look at that jealousy, that eye watching. The tower. Bam! Happens right there. Was Jagger involved? I've got the protector. It's overpowering somebody's strength. The high priestess, she that knoweth that does not speaketh. The Two of Cups, relationship with the death face. Those were the masks that they wore in the old days during the plague. They put that huge beak on, and it wasn't to be funny. It was because they saw the birds pecking the eyes out of stuff, so they made the beak as a symbolism of death. It was called a death mask. And you put linens in there soiled with lavender and really, really mentholatum things that smelt really, really strong. You'd put it in there because you had to go around all the dead people. And during the plague, the smell of death was rotting. And so they wore that. And look at that. I've got the true love. And look, the death mask. Now, it's between Sami and Jagger. Show me Sami's true intent with Kiely. Eight of Cups, quest. She is on a quest. She is on a quest. With a rival. Five of Swords, defeat. She's painting an illusion. Sami is painting an illusion. She's painting the white roses red. Walking away from this defeat. Five of Swords is winning at all cost. Let me understand this quest of this rival. Three of Wands, patience. Strategic planning. Sami had a strategic plan. It's all about her self-love. A tempting offer. A yes. Yes, Sami with just very strategic. This Five of Swords is really, really much like, I will defeat you. I will win at all costs. I will find Kiely. Deck's not in reverse. I got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Dissatisfaction. Getting the opposite of what you want. Sami got the opposite of what she wanted. She wanted something with Kiely. She did not get it. Ten of Cups in reverse. Did Jagger step in and stop that? Is Kiely and Sam, are their energies together pure? Yes, but it's over. I got the World, as we discussed earlier, means closed cycle, never, no more, cannot repeat it again. And its completion at the bottom, and the doe has given birth to a fawn. The most innocent thing in the world is sitting in her lap. Sami's hiding that she was in love with Kiely. And I think that's what triggered Jagger. I truly do feel that. I've got these cards stacked too high on that. Hold on a minute. Remember when I said a whole bunch of mystery cards spilled? Lady Tam Tam says there's a lot of jealousy around them, rivalry between lovers. Teresa Cooper says every read I've heard, Jagger and Sami involved, it's like everyone's getting the same thing. That's interesting. Miss Jules says ing Kiely. Kiely. I don't know what that means. ing Kiely. Kiely says someone else texts her mom, not Kiely. Danielle B says, wow, so sad. This could have been resolved. Linda Ross says she probably felt if she can't have her, no one can, in my opinion. Well, it's either Sami or Jagger. One of the two have are aware. All right, my beautifuls. I got these cards. They're from our 1111 family. Made us this beautiful, huge deck. See, let me show you before we get into all the cards. There's a lot of cards. There's got to be 50 or 60. So let's see. Now, yesterday, a bunch of cards. One more. Oh my God, I can't pick it up. Okay. Yesterday, a bunch of cards fell out, or we did. We shuffled out. And it'll be interesting if the deck continues to tell the story. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see what we've got. What? I have a killer. I'm putting down the King of Swords. I have car. We're missing Kiely's car. I have innocent. Shot. It doesn't say shots. And it doesn't mean a gun. It's an innocent shot. One shot, maybe, that was tainted, laced. Month. These are the same. How is that possible? Drown. Same cards as yesterday. Suffocate and City. Did I not shuffle them? Let's see what goes on here. What is this? Just out of the middle. Spontaneity, drunk. Spontaneity and drunk. Can't make it up. I say that all the time. Danielle B says, yeah, I was just thinking you read that yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yep. Here we go. We got a lot of cards just came out, like a story here. Money. Money. What? Like what? I got money twice. There are two cards that say money. I guess the universe really... There are two cards that say money is weird enough. But that they both came out together is double weird. Money, money, money. Show me the money, 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 money. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. I don't know what this is all about. Hate. 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 Day. Lake. Spontaneity, drunk. Lake. That's unreal. That is unreal. All right, my lovelies, I have to get off here. I'm going to grab a couple blessing cards. We are heading over to 1111 Moon for all signs. So it is called Here Is Your Sign Thursday Tarot over there. Here is your sign. All right, my lovelies, here we go. Here we go. Let's get blessings for Kiely Rodni. We'll do another reading tomorrow. Green Man Synergy. She is in nature. She is in nature. I say this like strongly. In nature. In nature. Show me something else, please. And thank you. We have dawn. New beginning. It was early in the morning. They went by the lake. He took her by the lake. He dosed her up to take her to talk to her by the lake. And I think it caused an overdose. I don't think he tried to overdose. I think he tried to drug her. Somebody tried to drug her to talk to her. We've got dawn, new beginning, and then ceremony, evocation. Somebody was trying to cast a love spell. Somebody's trying to cast a love spell. Shaman, ancient shaman healing. All right, so with ceremony, evocation, dawn, new beginning, shaman, ancient healing wisdom, I'm intuitively picking up that the new moon will bring in information that will be more revealing on the worldwide scene for Kiely, the new moon. Childhood innocence, it will be about that friend from childhood, not the new one that left her vulnerable and in the meadow. She might be laying out there like Gabby Petito. I don't know where the car is. She might be in the car. I don't know. Cave sanctuary. Cave sanctuary. When I see cave, I see garage maybe. Car might be hidden in somebody's home or a storage unit in a cave. I think of a storage unit or something like that. like hide it in your garage till you can put it in a storage unit. Something. I feel like there's going to be something this new moon that comes out. There's definitely, from my reading, huge, big, like feels between Sami and Kiely. I don't say all one way either. I see it reciprocated. I see it very flirtatious, very fun, very connected, and then it's like ripped apart is what my read is showing. Am I correct? Let's take this little deck before I go. Yeah, I feel strongly storage unit because I've got that cave and I think of that as a storage unit because it's not like it's connected to your house. It's a cave. It's just a place, you know. All right. Now what did I just ask? Daniel B says, well, they can't hide it forever, hopefully, as long as I pay their storage bill. Nobody's going to look at that storage unit unless that person gets investigated. Yep, I promise you, it is not the new friend. I now have double tap. 6 of Cup. I am correct on the read. It is somebody she's known really long time in her life. And they are the wounded warrior with the broken heart. And how do I know? Because I got that marriage commitment card. Doesn't mean they're married. It means they have an intimate agreement at one point where they almost live together. Like they're that intimate. It is the significant lover. That's what I got. Can't make it up. Linda Ross says maybe auto wreckers or a chop shop. That'd be a good read. Where is Kiely's car? What happened to Kiely's car would be a good question. Maybe we'd find out that the car is in something like that. Joyful Dolphin says, sipping New York tea. Okay, and good. Hello, Scorpio Soul. All right, thank you all so much, especially thank you, Dreamer. Thank you, Muffin Top. Thank you, everyone. And was Pez here? Am I missing Pez? Pez may have something else going on right now. But I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, from Mama D to you. Make your day count. Pray for the highest good of Kiely Rodni, that she is found safe and sound. Never give up hope. And that's what I have for you today. I will meet you all over in about half hour. We're going to jump over there next door to 1111 Moon, where I'm going to read the horoscopes for every sign on the board. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for supporting me, for being so loving to your 1111 family, to my 1111 family. I will see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Love you. Namaste.